evening, we are going to present the case study Procter & Gamble, Promoting Sustainable Development. My name is Maria Gabriela Mesa, and my group members are Carlos Huérfano, Sonia Martinez, and Rafael Montoya. Also, Procter & Gamble have 5 core strengths. The first one is customer understanding. Uncover the unarticularity needs of customers. Second, innovation. Translate customers' desires into a product. Third, brand building. P&G are among the world's best brand of household name. 4. Go-to-market capabilities. This is that reach retailers and consumers at the right place at the time. And finally, we have scale. This drives efficiency and customer value. Procter & Gamble is a big company who has several points of interest in. First one, Procter & Gamble social program helped over 50 million people. Also, their products are sold over 118 countries. Also, they make their operations in 70 countries and help 4.8 billion of people. Their employers are over 150 nationalities, and finally, they have 15 brand leaderships. The most important products of Procter & Gamble, principal for global beauty, are shampoos, soap, and makeup, and all kinds of stuff we can see here. Also, for global health and grooming, we have light shaving machines. Also, for fabric and home care, we have soap to clothes and all products to the fabric. And finally, we have for baby and feminine care. And we have for baby and feminine family care, they have so much remunerated products like Pampers, Always, Canvas, and Naturella. The introductory question. Suppose that every person in the world demands good service in the same qualities. How many planets in air do you think will be needed to supply all the resources required? Introductory question. Suppose that every person in the world demands the same quality of service in the same quantities. How many planets do you think will be needed to supply all the sources required to meet the level equal of output?
Well, problem that the company addressed. The problem is poverty as an barrier to sustainable development. Well, what is sustainable development? Well, it's a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Well, returning to the problem is people who are very poor cannot reasonably be expected to make consumption decision about the social responsibility and environmental protection because they are concerned in survival. With this in mind, P&G has sought to identify areas where market expansions can help not only to widen consumers' product of choice, but also increase the incomes of local people and raise the quality of life. Areas through which market expansion can help to solve poverty are economic, health, and market diversity. P&G has adopted a holistic approach This means that all properties of a system can be determined or explained as the sum of its components. It is considered that the whole system behaves differently than the sum of its parts. P&G approach has been to meet new and existing customers' demands through a responsible attitude towards methods of solving. The approach involves integrating three elements: environmental protection, social responsibility, and economic development. The interrelationship of the three elements is best illustrated as a three-legged stool. This stool is stable and is intended purpose only for as long as the three legs are intact and functioning. Lose one leg and the stool collapses.
By concentrating on how we do it, as well as what we do, P&G issues to address any environmental, social responsibility, and economic development issues associated with its products and services. For example, all products have implications for environment, resource use, material and energy, water quality, and waste and emissions, social responsibility, health, hygiene, and education, economic development, shareholder value, and P&G believe that the largest contribution to the environment that can perform is to help consumers reduce their environmental footprints with innovative products that utilize the expertise in research, development, and market knowledge that the company owns. P&G's systematic approach toward reducing environmental impact has improved its manufacturing efficiency. For example, the company's use of energy is 9 times more efficiency than in 1985. Today, P&G is able to produce 50% more product output per unit of waste rather than 1990. The more for less principle can be illustrated by looking at the development of Ariel, P&G laundry detergents. Innovation in detergents have allowed the wash temperature across Europe to be lowered by around 50 degrees Celsius, leading to a reduction in household energy use. Reducing the average wash temperature has been equivalent to saving 1.5 megawatt hours of energy per year in the UK alone. That represents a
Through the years, P&G has achieved a big amount of growth. First, they have become one of the principal branches of products for home and health around the world. With low cost and a perfect quality, it's preferred by everybody and is proffered for every social status in every country. Second, every year they relaunch their products, but improved for causing a minor impact on the environment. Their innovations represent a responsibility for the environment which they have taken care over the pass of time, being now safe and completely green for everybody use. Also, they have defeated poverty as a barrier for a sustainable development. being present in the primary necessities of the present world and contributing with the needs of the future generations as well. In economic aspects, the company has grown unified the shareholder base. P&G is one of the most profitable companies in the world, is a provider of goods and technologies for all the countries, and it is the best choice for investors to look up first. They have created a strong economic base, mainly because of the stakeholders or the main consumers that prefer all the products instead of others, because of the quality and the commitment with the planet and the strengthening of the society that contributes with the popularity and increases the force for keep achieving goals for the development of the future. According to our investigation, P&G is committed to strengthen 5 core to win in everyday products industry, which they are consumer understanding, innovation, brand building, go-to-market capacities, and their scale. But through time, the company have addressed one problem, which is defeating poverty as a barrier for our sustainable development. For what they have used a metaphor called the three legs stool. The metaphor consists of 3 pillars that will strengthen more and more every day the company. For them, those pillars are the environment, social responsibility, and economic development, for which they have applied a constant methodology over the years to keep achieving goals and becoming the preferred branch by everyone. Although the results of their methods and innovations over their responsibilities and goals has been perfect, not only for investors and shareholders. They have been increasing economically and improving their working conditions, but also for the stakeholders that find a better and a low-cost solution for their needs in development. The company has managed to solve the case with precision and perfection, and the great size nowadays is proof of it. But to keep improving, it is necessary more contribution with our environment using recycling process and converting the products into biodegradable material with low cost and focusing in the poorest areas of the planet because they demand more quality to supply needs.